Good morning, friends. It's a bright and sunny Monday morning, and I'm here today to share with you a recipe which is easy to make and uses some of the leftovers that you have from the previous night. So let's get into it. And here are the ingredients for today. I have some leftover palak dal, lentils. I'm going to make something called as a leftover dal paratha. So I have taken some wheat flour, made a little space in the middle to mix it up. But since I am making it with a leftover dal, I'm going to add some more ingredients. I have kept some onions, some green chilies, some coriander, and I love using a lot of garlic, but this is an optional thing. If you don't like the smell of garlic, you can just leave it out. Some little bit of masalas that I'm using: salt to taste. I have coriander powder. I have a little bit of turmeric powder. I have cumin seeds, and this is something special I like to put in my parathas. This is amchur powder. It gives the zing of making the parathas taste. I don't have an English word for it, but what I would call it as chatpada. For all my Indian friends, they would understand that. Alright, I'm gonna just mix up all these ingredients and knead this into a soft dough. The consistency of the dough, friends, should be very similar to what you do for any other paratha. Nothing very different, nothing very special. The idea is to have rake up a quick and easy lunch, while this is also a good breakfast recipe and could also be something that you have at night. So as you can see, I have kneaded this into a very nice soft dough. Okay, I've just applied some oil on top of it. It does take a little bit extra water, and it takes a little bit of extra effort to knead this into a dough than when you do it with a normal wheat flour. Sometimes it becomes too liquidy, sometimes it becomes too dry. In either ways, if it becomes too liquidy, you need to add a little bit more of wheat flour and just bring it to the right consistency. If it is too dry, then obviously you need to add a little bit of water. In my case, I think I underestimated the liquidity of my lentils, so it just became too liquidy, and I had to add a lot more wheat flour to bring it back to the consistency I needed. It does get a little messy, but that's okay. One thing which I forgot to tell you guys is that I wanted to add a little bit of baking soda into it, not more than maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon. If you don't have it, you don't really need to add it. I got it from a recipe from somebody, and she added it, and I thought I'll also do the same. But it's totally optional. Even I don't know what role it plays in this. I had it, so I just added it. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover this in a film, with a plastic film, and let it rest for maybe around 15 to 20 minutes, and then we can start making our parathas. And by the way, I remembered what amchur the word for amchur in English is dry mango powder. Okay, moving ahead, I'm going to start making the parathas. As you can see, I've already started making small balls of this dough, and I'm going to just dust it a little bit with the flour so that I can roll it into the size of a paratha. I'm just going to place the camera over on the side so that I can use both of my hands. Just give me a second. Alright, I take this bowl, I dust it, I dust a little bit of thing. I take my rolling pin and I slowly make it into a round shape, as round as it can be. I will try my best. Keep dusting it with more flour as and when needed. It's going to be slightly difficult than a normal paratha to roll, but it's okay. I think if I can do it, you can too. It doesn't really need to be round, but you do the best what you can. Okay, so as you can see, I have this in this form. Not bad, pretty round, I must say. Maybe a little bit more finishing touch. Yes, maybe not round. And just I would place it on this plate here and go and make some more parathas, and then we will go on to the tawa or the gas. Okay, I have the 3 parathas rolled in here, and I have the pan on heat with a little bit of oil on it. Once the oil is ready spread, and if it is and the tawa is hot, I will take one of these parathas and put it on this tawa, and there you have one paratha on the tawa. I will let it roast a little bit on this side. It really requires a little bit of patience. We have to make sure that the paratha is fully roasted and the flour is fully cooked before I can flip it on the other side. The secret is to put some oil on the bottom of the pan first, roast it, and what you can do is you can put some oil on this side on the top, so when you actually flip it, it already has the oil it is required to start cooking it. So here you go. I have put a good amount of oil. You can also use butter, clarified butter or ghee instead of oil. I'm just using oil today, but usually I use ghee. As you can see, I've flipped it. It is slightly browned on one side. I'm just going to make sure that it is properly cooked all the way. Just press it on the sides so that none of the sides are left uncooked. It will take some time, but you will get there. It's easy to flip. If you can see, both the sides are getting really nice and brown. I can already feel that this is going to be really a tasty treat for lunch. I made all the 3 parathas with a little bit of butter, and I switched off the heat of the tawa. Now you can have this paratha, enjoy this with either curd, or you can have it with pickles, or even any chutney that you can make at home. Maybe a pudina and a mint chutney would be really good with this. Enjoy your meal, guys. See you again later. Bye bye.